Okay, today is Saturday, everybody. We are getting ready to load up and go to the scrapyard. I just want to sell this tub of Romex and tinned Romex wire. Ooh, it's got water in it. Okay. But we're gonna sell this Romex because I think it's like one of the only things that I actually have ready. So here, let's sort this out real quick. We need to carry on about our day. Okay. Sneak it behind the sledgehammers. Okay, so we're gonna sell everything we got in the truck. We'll see you at the scrapyard. Might make one more stop, I don't know. I'll think about that on the way. We'll see you there. Okay. Mason, you excited to see mommy? Wait, get down. Get down. Stay. You stay. Stay. You can go. Yeah, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
You know you got a tail light out.
Yeah, probably.
That one.
Yeah, far right side.
Yeah.
It works when it wants to.
Just want to let you know.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Check
I'm
that
gonna
other
head
tire.
back in and I'm gonna flush my toilet.
There you go. Oh boy. Let's see if we got working running lights now. Probably don't. That's good. Of course. Okay. All right, we're loaded up. I don't know, there's not a whole lot of scrap in that trailer, but it's worth getting rid of what's in there. Get it out of my life. Okay, we're here at the scrapyard. We're gonna turn in everything that we picked up over there at that CNC shop. And I brought my trailer along that has a little bit of metal in it. We're just gonna try to get rid of everything that's in there, including the tires, the IBC tote, everything. I want empty. That's my game plan. And then we're going to take whatever money that we did get. The only real non-ferrous that I am going to turn in is those small pieces of extruded and some tinned Romex and some regular Romex wire. That is what's going on there. So we're going to jump across the scale, turn in our tin shred first. Here we go. Just kidding. All right, let's go. Get on at this scale. We got a sassy old Dodge in the way. that Dodge weighs 5,500 pounds. 12,240 pounds. Some of that's the trailer weight too, obviously. All right, we're gonna go for a rip around the Rosie since all that guy's in the way. Let's go unload. Drink my coffee. Happy Saturday, everybody. I want to keep the Romex from getting all dirty, or the bag for that matter. Take that cord. That thing is very light. There's probably just a really small motor in there. Okay. Bye-bye CNC shop. Counterweight. Oh. Heavy. Keep it. Bert. All right. Fine. Just sell it. We're selling it. Yeah. Whoa, baby. Trying to get this part of the day done with. Let's get that out of here. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we are at 10,180. 10,180. Happy Saturday!
He is. What on there?
Tired, man.
I don't know.
It's been a week. Did you see my my last video removing that CNC shop?
No, they never watched
30,000 pounds in 3 hours.
By yourself?
Oh, I had help. There's a tree service guy that was working at the same building. He had an excavator. So I used this old ratty forklift to get these huge CNC tables out, dude. And it was massive. Like most of the time, the forklift rear tires were in the air. And I had no choice. You know what I mean?
You got the job done, though?
They had a full-sized track skid steer. It wasn't lifting them either.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how heavy. Pretty crazy. What? Yep. It's tin. No, it's tin Romex. Man, it makes me separate them.
We have to. What's up, Red?
What's going on, brother?
Hi, brother. We've been bitching about it.
Yeah, I don't want to get you downgraded.
I appreciate that.
Yep, I got a couple more pieces. Took out another soccer goalie post. Man, those things are easy to snag. That is it for aluminum.
963.
Cool. Yeah.
Let's go, guys! I want to be here all day!
Hey, my friend, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I mean, at the end of the day,
I took one hell of a risk getting all that out.
you did.
I did.
You could have the payment hours, you know what I mean?
Right.
So you got to count those in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're a fucking hard worker, man. I love you, man. Keep
I
it up.
appreciate it.
Be safe,
Check out that video.
I will.
Awesome. thank you all for watching me on this quick Saturday run. It's not going to be a long video. It's more about checking in with you guys and letting y'all know how I'm doing. And things are looking good. And one other thing I wanted to bring up is I totally understand that I probably should have charged them money to take them CNC machines. I totally get that. And I did take one heck of a risk, and I just want to say that I had total confidence in myself while I did that stuff, and that's what gave me the idea to think that maybe I can make some money, quick money, if we scrap them machines down a specific way. And we did, and we got it, we got paid. I'm happy. But however, I could have an extra 2 or 3 grand sitting in my bank right now if I charged them appropriately. That's why this upcoming demo work and these other things that I'm doing over there, I'm going to charge them for it. I have to. Can't do it for free. You know what I mean? I can't. I took all the risk, you know. If things went south, it was my butt. That's just the end of that. We'll be right back. We're going to go park and talk about this receipt like I just said. Okay. Today's receipt. We're going to start off with shred steel. We came in at 12,240 pounds. We left at 10,180 pounds. That was 2,060 pounds at 240 a gross ton. That was $220.71. Romex wire 65%. I had 17 pounds at 265 a pound. That was 45. Excuse me. That was $45.05. Okay. And then number 2 Romex wire had 23 pounds at $2.10 a pound. That brought me $48.30. Extrusion, light irony, that was those 2 sides of those soccer goal posts. That was extruded aluminum. I got 63 pounds of that at 75 cents a pound. That was $47.25. Rounding adjustment, 19 cents going up. Total amount of metals brought in today was 2,163 pounds for a grand total of 361 extra buckaroos. That's what we did today. And that's the receipt. Okay. All right, we're gonna put the trailer back. This thing's like a wagon, so basically I just unhook it right in the street and I push it right up into the driveway. I sure do. And yeah, I know you guys are seeing a piece of machine wire as a pin, and whatever that thing is. But yep, I just turn it and push it right up in there. Well, this buggy was intended for my power buggy. Or that didn't make sense. This trailer was intended for my power buggy. That's why I still kind of keep it around. And we got to get back to the house, edit this video real quick, and then I got things I want to do today, non-scrap related. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, there's some kind of accident over here, man. Someone ended up down here in the trees. Somebody definitely got hurt. Oh man. I don't know how they ended up in the trees on the left side of the highway. I don't know how that works. I can't slow down. The situation goes round and round. I get up. I can't slow down. The situation goes round and round. Whee! It's gonna go right here. Yeah, we got a lot of sorting to do, but not today. Got to empty out the car and be on my way. I'm gonna go enjoy myself a little bit. Probably go for a nice peaceful walk out in the woods somewhere or something or another. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna go find some peace. That's for sure. But not before I upload my video for my valued viewers. That's a coffee hot pot thing. I don't know. Just gonna call it relaxation. And why don't you open for me? So we're pulling out everything out of the car that we had acquired from Wednesday, which wasn't a whole lot. I wasn't out there for too long, to be bluntly honest with y'all. We got a lot of work to do here, and I think that's what Monday is going to be about. And then Tuesday we're going back to that shop and we're going to take care of all the floor. We're going to charge them for the oil and do those things. These are all motors, electric motors. I could have sold these today actually, but I slept in because it felt today because it felt really good. It felt really good to sleep in, and I did that. But I woke up and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot it's Saturday. They close at 1. I got to get moving. So we unloaded everything off the truck besides that big old extruded aluminum piece. I have another one that's just like it. Now I have a pair. I have a little project that I want to use those on, and I'll be explaining more into that at a different date. But I gotta find somewhere to hide that 25-foot piece of aluminum because it's huge, and I don't want to just leave it on top of the truck. You know what I'm saying? I think you do know what I'm saying. But we got some wire right here, a nice big old box of brass nuggets, chunklets. I mean, I don't really call them nuggets. Sometimes I do, but my new word for those are chunklets. Yes, it's chunklets. Have some more wire. That's just a lot of wire and a lot of goods right there that we need to get through. Yeah. Yep. Chunklets. I like saying that. But either way, the car's almost unloaded and I am going to break down, create this video, and then go enjoy the rest of my Saturday. Woohoo. For sure. I found washcloths. Yep. And this air hose reel assembly. Thinking about hooking this thing right onto the fence or right onto the side of the trailer, just for right now, like right there or something. That would be nice. But you know, I'm probably gonna set it here till next year. I gotta stop getting into the habit of doing stuff like that, because that's how stuff builds up. I could say the same thing about that big old piece of aluminum on top of the truck, but honestly, I've had a certain idea in my head about using 2 of those for some reason for a long time now. So, you know, in my reality, I have to actually get those 2 pieces of aluminum together and remember what the project was that I was going to use them for. Because I don't even think I remember that part. That merchant's memory loss is going to be continuing issue, I know that, but that's only going to get worse with time. So, you know, as soon as I know what I was going to save those for the project that I was going to use them on, I will be letting you guys know too. Okay, but I do know for sure that I have a solid idea that I need to use them. Yeah. And then Monday we're gonna spend like a full 8 hours back here, and then Tuesday we're gonna deal with that shop, and we're gonna do the majority of the things that are left to do. There's still some metal to be dropped and this, that, and the other thing, and well, we can do that stuff, and then we can figure out a game plan for the oil. There's that truck I was liking. I think I put that in my video, my last video. This little red truck, Land Rover, made in Britain. How'd you get away out this way? That's my question. How did you get out here? I'm gonna hang on to this. I'm gonna look this little guy up later. It's kind of a cool little truck deal. Put that bag in there for another day, for tonight actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, there's another one right there. That one's from Britain. They're really old looking. They don't have a year. That one says 59. That one says 59. Maybe they're from... Ah, they can't be that old. Yeah. Okay, we gotta load the tools and all of our stuff into the car. And then there's this basket right here that we retrieved from the scrapyard. This is my breakage basket, where I put all the breakage at. Toss those bags in there. And you know, to get that stuff out of that shop though, really guys, I think it was going to take a removal company or somebody that is crazy enough to take the challenge. And well, they luckily found an option B, because I was certainly confident and crazy enough to do it. What was there available was actually a miracle that we got it out. You know, under all the circumstances, I think we did pretty good, considering. But you know, it is what it is, man. I'm not complaining. I agreed to do what I set out to do, and I didn't let up on it. I'm a man of my word. I just gotta talk more about the words part. When it comes to making deals, I get it. But I had an eyeball version of an estimate of how much metal was there, and I thought maybe the scrap metal alone was going to be worth it. So that's why we did what we did. And one thing I learned in life is to not regret things as much. What's done is done, man. You know, like right now, I'm planning on going and enjoying myself, even though I got a boatload of work to do. What's done is done. I'm gonna go enjoy myself, because I'm gonna take these washcloths inside too. That's not a piss jug, it's apple juice, right? Probably gonna pee in something and be bigger than that, I think. Yep. But I lost my train of thought. Thank you all for watching today. Okay, I appreciate it. The car is ready to go out tonight. We got the truck unloaded. The only thing that I have left is that big piece of aluminum that's on top of the, well, you know, the truck. We'll figure that out when we get to it. How about that? All right, enjoy your Saturday, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, probably, or Monday. Yeah, okay. We will see you in the concrete jungle tonight. Okay.